All right. So, welcome my friendly friends to Soul Hackers 2. Pharaoh Fiasco here, and I'm actually extremely excited about this. I wasn't expecting for when this got announced anyways. Nice. All right, so clearly brown-haired dude is our actual protagonist. I only know of Ringo because she's been at the forefront of all the press materials. This game uses an autosave feature. When the game is accessing save data, this icon will be shown on screen. But, okay, so of the things I know about the game going into it, because I normally try to be as blind as possible, I know there's 5 party members. One of them's named Ringo. And I know that apparently you don't actually recruit demons in this game. I don't know what they've replaced it with, but I know that was a really, I don't know how accurate that is, of course. This is promotional material that I accidentally saw. Or this is people's reaction to promotional material that I accidentally saw. But I really did. I liked Soul Hackers, but it definitely, the 3DS one definitely showed its age. So it's going to be interesting to see what a sequel 20 years later is going to be like. But a clearly brown-haired dude had a gump, so select the voiceover language, obviously English, yes please. Even though it was already set to that, but we're going to start ourselves up a new game. Would you like to change the settings? They can also be changed from the in-game menu at any time. I'd be curious to see if we've got a mommy city.
Let's keep. Hey. Hello.
All right. Loading screen tips, display auto events. Alright, yeah, all this stuff looks good. Choose a difficulty to start the game. We're gonna start on, well, a forgiving difficulty for those who want to prioritize experiencing the story. Unlimited continues. Are people getting clobbered like that? The recommended difficulty for those who often play RPGs can use continues via items. For an intense challenge, recommended to those who are confident in their combat abilities, no continues. Alright, this might be kind of annoying, but we'll see. I'm gonna play on hard. Yes, please. It'll make us get good ASAP. This is a work of fiction, names characters, places, and incidents, either products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. The crimes, beliefs, and injustices of the story are not intended to align any existing faith, group, or ideology, nor reflective of the views of its creator. It is the middle of the 21st century. Technological progress has plateaued and the lives and societies of humanity are now defined by a slow stagnation. Yet from the abstracted, data-rich sea of Earth's information, new life had evolved. So Ringo's an AI then? And it doesn't sound like this is a mommy city. Which would make, I mean, it'd be interesting to return to it after what happened in the previous game, and that's all I'm gonna say. Like Algonsoft's logo.
Ringo. Ringo. Aion is a conscious consensus, born from the sea of information, without beginning or end. Though aeons pass, Aion is eternal. Aion denies all forms of boundaries that define the individual self. Contradiction identified. You have addressed me as Ringo, requesting immediate correction.
I am Flamma. I was created so that the will of Aion can be put into words. Words will be a contextually vital tool for your objective.
The objective of Aion is evolution. Individual existence indicates extreme retrogression. Finite physical manifestation classified under the above category. Requesting explanation regarding the necessity of a corporeal form.
Our causal calculations have identified an imminent sequence of events. Aion has determined that these events represent a catastrophic threat to the future of humanity. Our role as a neutral observer is temporarily being suspended. Direct intervention is required to identify and intercept the cause of this threat.
Therefore, a material form is required for material intervention. I understand and accept Ringo as the optimal form to exit observation. As Ringo, I request that Flamma provide the calculated causal evidence to prove necessity.
Open your eyes, and I will show you a vision. Can you do so?
Okay, Flamma sounds like Laura Post, but Ringo's voice actress doesn't ring any bells. So clearly after brown-haired dude left his home, he got shot in the head. I'm guessing that's Flamma. If they're all part of the singular consciousness of Aion, it would make sense they would look alike.
Good morning, Ringo.
Morning, Figue.
Okay.
So, you got born into this mess too, huh?
How are you feeling?
Like the world was just created 5 minutes ago.
Okay, the text could stand to advance a little more quickly to keep up with what's going with how they're speaking. It's kind of throwing me off.
It hasn't been that long. If we assume this world was created at the precise moment we attained sentience, that would be 12 seconds ago to be exact.
Okay.
Your individual personalities appear to be functioning as intended.
So, are Ringo and Figue sisters then?
Hey, Flamma? Who are we exactly?
You are constructs. Your purpose is to protect the world of humanity.
Something tells me Figue is not going to survive to the end of the story.
More specifically, you are temporary and limited manifestations of Aion.
Okay. Okay, so I'm grasping what they're saying now.
The situation will require versatility in approach and judgment. Therefore, you have been created with personalities designed to differ from each other.
Okay. So this is literally the moment of their births.
I mean, I'm not doubting Aion's grasp of cybernetics. These bodies seem state-of-the-art and even organic-ish. But I thought Aion had a policy against taking physical form. And giving us our own senses of self? I think that's a pretty obvious downgrade considering.
Being separated from the whole, from the hive mind.
I think. Listen to me.
If they created us, then they're resorting to drastic measures. I take it we're dealing with a crisis?
You know, this art style, I never played it, but even just taking a look at it, it looks like the really angular, art in, what is it? In like, it was something like VFD Dragon 3 or something like that. It was that 3DS game. It was that 3DS dungeon crawler type game. But this doesn't look like, what's his face's art? Oh my gosh, what is his name? Doi. This doesn't look like Masayuki Doi's art. It looks like the person who did VFD Dragon 3. Oh my, or I never got it. I wasn't interested because it didn't have an English dub. Like, that is an immediate turn off for me, so I think I would have played it otherwise.
The world of humanity is coming to an end.
Really? Did not want to hear that.
I take it that's the point of the vision you showed me.
Very soon, the deaths of those two humans will set apocalyptic events into motion.
Okay, so the guy who was standing in front of the hand of the master hand and brown-haired dude.
So that's our mission then. Directly intervene in the human world and prevent their deaths. Thus averting the apocalypse?
Precisely. Aion's reason for existence is to acquire information and evolve. To that end, we must ensure the world is protected.
Okay, so who are these guys exactly?
One is Ichiro Honda, a renowned computer engineer and a luminary in his field.
He doesn't look like either of the two dudes, unless the brown-haired dude has a completely different like day job.
The other is a devil summoner named Arrow.
Okay, Arrow, that's his name. And he's got a gump, so I wonder if the complaining I saw was not true? If he's a devil summoner, then we must summon devils to fight, right?
Sorry, devil summoner?
The necessary information has already been provided to both of you, as well as abilities suited to your mission.
So have Ringo and Figue both become devil summoners as well? Ooh.
And this is a... Huh. I see. So this is what devil summoners used to fight.
So Figue also gets a gump then? Which is a gun comp, basically.
Are we to assume this mission will involve combat?
Correct. Your new bodies have been adjusted for this eventuality. However, if your forms are damaged beyond our estimations...
So it's possible for them to die? What a rip, dude! Getting born literally a minute ago and then being told you gotta risk your new life.
Then we could wind up dead, as much as any human would.
Correct. You are accordingly advised to exercise caution in your investigation.
Sheesh. Okay, fine. I call the devil summoner. Figue, you take the engineer.
Alright. So we're gonna work the case from both angles.
Understood. Designating Ichiro Honda as target Alpha, and Arrow as target Beta.
So this one decision, I'm sure, can you imagine? Things, I can already tell, things will be so much different if they just switch targets.
Mission status initialized.
What if they're probably siblings?
Well, this will be Aion's first contact with the human world. Let's make sure we do this right.
So their whole thing is a complete mystery. But clearly Aion has a vested interest in the continuation of humanity, so I'm sure all will be revealed in due time. No doubt thanks to our assistance. Alright, so this here looks to have been the place where Arrow was murdered. Or maybe rightfully killed in self-defense, East Shipping District. Kind of reminds me of the cold storage plant.
Check. 1-2, Ringo here. Currently en route to positional coordinates for target Beta. What's the situation on your end, Figue?
So they're going to be in constant communication with each other?
I was too late. Target Alpha, Dr. Ichiro Honda, has already been killed.
Oh, dang.
Our murderers purged local surveillance footage too. But I did find a final message on the doctor's personal device.
Okay, is she going to relay that information to us?
It was scrambled with an advanced level of quantum cryptography, though. Beyond any human technology's capacity to decipher.
Huh. So was he the one who scrambled it, or no?
Almost sounds like it was meant for us instead. So what's the message behind all that encryption?
Covenant. That's all.
Covenant.
Covenant.
An infrequently used synonym for contract. Though there's likely a deeper meaning here escaping me. Possibly another code. I'll keep analyzing.
So Covenant is in a covenant with a demon?
Sounds good. Seriously, though? Couldn't Flamma have given us a drone or something? This body is so inconvenient. My surveillance range is tiny with just these 2 viewports.
Our interference in the human world must be concealed by any means possible. Aion's mandate for this mission is maximum secrecy.
So basically, we have to be as human as possible.
It's safe to assume we won't be receiving any reinforcements, drone or otherwise. But your point is made. I'll look into alternatives.
Yeah, sure. Maximum secrecy. But now they've made 2 humanoid platforms and they're even calling for direct intervention.
So, what is Aion?
I assumed Aion's whole thing was always being an observer and nothing else. So this must be way beyond.
Are we about to get into the tutorial battle?
Ringo?
Sorry, just started raining over here. Wow, crazy. I can feel my skin reacting to this. It's all weird and shivery.
An understandable reaction, considering we've never experienced it before. You'll just have to get used to it.
Yeah, great. Like how we have to get used to being stuffed into these bodies. I'm like a factory-made sausage.
Well, I'm sure once the mission's accomplished, you'll probably be able to go right back into whatever the heck your existence was like previously.
Why bother with these human imitations? They're not exactly optimal. Our computing's just down across the board.
Well,
is this really gonna help us somehow?
Well, you're able to blend in. That was the whole point, right?
Aion's findings suggested these bodies would be most appropriate for the mission. It strikes me as a form of backwards compatibility for the task at hand.
Backwards compatibility I can deal with. I'd just rather not feel like a supercomputer stuck inside a grandfather clock.
If you have complaints, please direct them to Flamma. You're not the only one struggling to adapt.
So Flamma is probably like, if Flamma were to create a body for herself, I guess, she will probably be like a red version of Figue and Ringo.
Fine. Guess I won't get anything done by whining. As long as I'm stuck in this Qualia prison, I might as well have some fun with it.
Qualia? Is that a real thing?
We're not here for fun, Ringo.
How about we cut the comms for now? I gotta focus if I want to get used to this body.
Understood. There are hostile demons and devil summoners in the area, so be careful.
So
I'm on my way as well.
So we're fighting demons and devil summoners?
Demons. Supernatural entities of myth and legend. Their existence has been tied to mankind's for ages, but even Aion doesn't know too much about them.
Really?
And devil summoners, let's see, would be the humans who make contracts with these demons, using their demonic partner's powers as their own.
Okay. So maybe we make covenants with demons and we can summon their abilities, but not the demons themselves?
So it looks like I've got a comp, and a demon summoning program. This is all I need to fight back, huh? Seems simple enough.
Alright. So we're starting off with a pixie. Like normal. Well, often enough, I should say.
Alright, let's get this show on the road.